Good evening, everybody. It's William Pino again, and tonight I'm reviewing an article that I found on health.usnews.com about brain wellness and pain management by Marshall Allen, 2011. It was a very informative article, discussed a study done at Stanford University School of Medicine relating to pain and feelings of love with regard to a picture of a romantic partner. The claims were that someone that is in love basically feels less pain than someone that is not. The article goes on to discuss physical pain with signals that the brain distributes throughout the body. And an example was given that I thought was great. And for example, a bruise that you suddenly find with no knowledge of how it got there. However, you probably did not feel it until you spotted it. I'm sure we've all had that happen. Weird, right? I think not. Well, that's probably because our brain was doing something else when the injury occurred, and until we saw it, it did not hurt. The brain is described as the emotional control center, the limbic system, that has certain responses to how people feel. And many contributors factor into this: genetics, how you're raised, social and cultural practices, as well as ethnicity. This can relate to coaching because all these concepts play into what could be wrong with a client stemming from birth. How they may have been treated when they fell and scraped themselves could relate to the way they view pain now, possibly causing them to have chronic pain. This information benefits every client because there is a chance that in the future, as Dr. Eberly discussed in our video, that more holistic and less medicated approaches may be becoming a thing. I chose this material because it deals with both aspects of the brain and pain management all in one discussion, leading to the possibility that many issues might actually be all in our head. Because in reality, it is how we deal with life mentally, physically, and spiritually that we have the most significant effect, or that will have the most significant effect on the quality of life that we do experience. Additionally, the article discussed finding the root of problems facing individuals, as well as different relief aspects, from a medical approach to homeostasis and also mind over matter, with medications for pain relief in the medical approach and things like acupuncture being more of a homeostatic approach. Also activating the brain with more enjoyable things to help deal with discomfort. And all in all, I believe the whole thing is a biblical view because God's creation, starting from the beginning of conception, the brainstem is how we're all created, and that being controlled is why it's called the control center. As a faithful person, you must pray and ask God to heal you and give you the strength to be healed. The Bible says in Jeremiah 33:6, today's New International Version, "Nevertheless, I will bring health and healing to it. I will heal my people and will let them enjoy abundant peace and security." Therefore, I believe we must take great care of our brain, body, soul, that we may have a great quality of life. Thank you. Take care of your brain.